Hi, it's Nikki here from Happy Hormones for Life and the NTBA. I hope you're all well this week. I am talking today in the Lunch and Learn about having conversations because conversations lead to clients. You, in the when we actually could see people live, this used to be the most effective tool for me to go and pick up clients. I'd be going to networking events, be going to kind of seminars, all that sort of stuff, businessy type things or whatever. Networking events were great, meeting people one-to-one, having those conversations, because people can know, like, and trust you straight away. They can get a feel for whether you're going to help them or not, and you can talk to them about their issues and you can listen. Now, we can't do that so much these days, although hopefully that's changing. But you can have conversations online as well as offline. So, as I said, it's the fastest way, in my view, to get clients. And whether it's via email, via your website, via Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, you can start conversations with real people. You're just not in the same room with them. And you can do it with anybody that's engaging with your content, whether that's even just a like or a share or a comment. But it's especially good when they've really engaged. So things like, they might have answered a poll on an Insta story, or they might have downloaded your free gift, or they might have joined your Facebook group, or they might be having a conversation in your post. Whatever that is, it's an offer, it's an opening for you to then go and have a conversation with them. Or a chat, if you want to call it a chat, it doesn't matter. So I've got a sort of little guide as to, how to start these conversations. And there are some rules, because you don't want to be going in. It's like going on a date with someone. You don't want to be going in and, taking them home that night. Well, you might, but you might want to get to know them first. Okay, so this rule applies to most things in marketing. You have to, find out what's going on for them and then really nurture that relationship. It's just on a chat, it can be quite quick. So what you want to be doing, first of all, the first thing to do, I've got 6 steps for you. The first one is to connect. All right, so hi, thanks so much for liking, sharing, commenting on my whatever, okay? Or you can say, oh, I saw you liked or shared my video or my post. That's the connection bit, so that's an introduction. And then number 2, you want to ask a question. So you can ask them, are you interested in whatever the topic you were talking about? Are you struggling with whatever that topic is? Which part did you find most useful? These are sort of open-ended questions that you can ask to get them to start talking. Okay, so that's the second one, question. Third one is empathise. So they're going to give you a response, or they might not, but if they give you a response, that's great. You've started that conversation. So the empathise bit is your number 3. So then you can you can say something like, oh gosh, I'm really sorry to hear that. That must be awful for you. Oh, I'm so sorry you haven't found much support with this. I'm so sorry, this, whatever. You can empathise with them and show that you've heard and you've understood. And that's just one line in a conversation, right? So number 4 is then you want to show your expertise and why you're an expert in this area. So you can say something like, I've had a lot of clients who've had this problem, or we see this in a lot of our clients, or we know that, hormones have a big impact on, how they're feeling, or, whatever. Just not too in depth, just a hint that you know what you're talking about. So that's your expertise. Number 5 is then you want to qualify them. If they're still in this conversation, they're interested in what you do, okay? Then you need to qualify them. That means you need to find out whether they want to actually do something about this. So there's a lot of people out there that like to talk about their issues, but they're not ready to do anything about it, or they can't afford it, or whatever, right? So you need to find out before you then go and want to, have that conversation with them in real life. So ask them how much of a priority it is for them. Okay, so, well, how much of a priority is this for you to get it sorted? What kind of impact would it have on you? Are you able to invest in your health at this time? Now, if any of those questions are negative, or it's a 5 out of 10 or whatever, then you know that this person's not ready and you can move on. But if it is, if they have qualified for your questions and, if they are willing to kind of do something about it now, that's when you can go in with number 6, and that is your offer to help. Would you like some help? Great, this is what I do. Here's a link to my booking system. Just book in a free call. We can have a chat and discuss all your options. Boom, there you go. That's how to take somebody from just a like or a share or a comment, all the way up to booking in a call with you. Now, often, you might have to do this to be able to actually get some calls booked in your diary, because not many people are going to book a call with someone they've just met, they've never heard of. They might have seen you do one video, one post. They're just not going to book a call. They need to feel comfortable. And this is a good way of getting someone to that comfortable spot to be able to book a call with you in a quite a quick way, without going through years and years of you posting on social media. So start conversations. Conversations lead to clients, even if it's online chats. And honestly, it will really work. You've got to do a lot of them though. You can't just do one or two and expect them to book a call, because it's a numbers game at the end of the day. So there's a lot of people that you start conversations with won't be ready or won't be in a position to be able to work with you. So don't get demoralized. It's a numbers game. Keep going. Try 10 chats. Try kind of giving yourself a target. Maybe start 10 chats a day. That won't take long, because most of them won't even answer you. So you'll be doing it for about half an hour or so. And the ones, you might get one out of that 10 that will want to take it further, book a call, they may become a client. So it's something you can try in your marketing. You can maybe just spend half an hour a day doing this. It will bear fruit. And also, the other massive advantage of you starting to have these chats and conversations is that you're going to learn way more about people and what they want and how they communicate their struggles and their pain. And that's going to give you another marketing edge for your copy, because you're going to sort of learn how people use language, what their main priorities are, and that you can use in your marketing as well. So even if it doesn't result in hundreds of clients, you will get to know your ideal clients a lot better, and also your non-ideal clients as well. I hope that was helpful. Have a great week. I'll see you soon.